Welcome to the stream, and also the video if you're watching this after I streamed. That's my intro. I don't know if they can hear you, but I think they can, Jake. I hope I hope you have to go into the party setting somewhere and like say that you're allowing your voice to be used in my video, I think. I don't know. You should. This is gonna be a chill sesh. Here, hold on.
Allow current party to hear my voice. I am currently channeling my blood echoes in the game Bloodborne.
Okay. No,
Exclusive to
no, no, no,
PS4,
this is
released in
my, hey,
2016.
shh, shh, shh.
Oh,
Is it
oh,
really? I forgot it
sorry.
was a PS4 exclusive.
It's a PS4 exclusive, released in
Are you watching?
2015,
Shut
not
up.
16. I'm sorry. Dark Souls
Are
3
you
was
reading
released in
this off
2016.
something?
No, I'm just go off the top
Just
of my head.
knowledge. Okay.
Yeah, I just
Are
know.
you watching yet? You have to get in here so I can explain everything.
Hold on, I'll go on my phone so I can play Bloodborne at the same
Oh my
time.
god. No,
And
you have
not
to
actually
watch.
play it. I'm not actually really playing it because I'm procrastinating because I'm so bad.
Hurry up. I want to start.
It's
I'll
on
text
YouTube?
Cheyenne. It should be. Maybe Cheyenne will join.
I could still feel it. She's probably already here.
I want her to be like,
Destiny
you know
fun
how
time.
everybody has like a regular? Cheyenne's gonna be my regular. That's like always in the chat. She's gonna be like the moderator.
Yeah. Girls aren't video games.
Girls aren't video games?
No.
You're right, they're not. They're not video games. Okay, we can't just be sitting at the screen. We're gonna look at my pursuits to see what I
Oh,
can.
we are.
Shh. I need to kill a bunch of frickin' Cabal Hive, Taken Scorn, and Fallen. I don't really feel like doing that right now. Although that is like pretty easy. Cabal Hive, Taken Scorn, and Fallen. Whoa, Jake, I don't want to hear myself. So if you could turn that down, thank you.
Stop. I'm trying to see if I'm in the stream.
Okay. um. Girls aren't video games.
I'm definitely in the stream.
Okay. Shut up.
Damn it.
Okay, so I guess I could play Gambit. I don't know, Gambit's lame.
God Gambit. It's
That's
only
like a
delayed by
good
a few
delay, yeah,
seconds.
that's like not bad. Um, should I just play Crucible?
I guess
Crucible's like
it,
boring to watch though. Like I wanna do something that, but I don't wanna raid. Like the only thing that would be cool is a raid, and I'm not fucking doing that right now. Oh, that's competitive. I don't really feel like competitive right now. Oh wait, let me hit up the tower. I'll get my bounties. Jake, you gotta watch. I have a
I'm
Eververse
wondering.
to pick up.
I'm going to Old Yarnum, and you can't fucking stop me.
I don't know where that is.
It's like Yarnum, but it's Old Yarnum. I literally, okay, so after you beat the Wolf Beast guy, sorry, I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about Bloodborne on your,
I know. It's okay.
on your
It's a mixed
Destiny
stream. All
stream.
games are allowed.
Yeah, after I beat him, I'm like, oh, I I just walked for a little while with no enemies, and there was another lantern, and then it was like a new area, and I walked in this big open area that kind of seemed like the beginning of the game, and
Mm-hmm.
this voice just starts telling me to turn back and that there's nobody left here. It's just like beasts, and like the hunter will be hunted or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because I killed a hunter to get into there, and he was hard as fuck. 'Cause hunters are hard to kill. Also, I see your spaceship flying.
Yeah, I'm flying to the tower to get some goodies.
I'm gonna pee and get water, but I'll be in the chat. BRB.
Okay. It's not like I can see the chat, but okay.
Just go on YouTube, bro. Jesus.
I don't. My phone's actually has 1%. Oh my god. Where's my charger? Okay, welcome to the courtyard of the tower. I want Cheyenne to join.
What can I do for you, Guardian?
What can I do for you? Wait, I thought I had a thing for her. What? Bitch. What is this? What? Do I have any of this? What is this stuff?
Thank you for shopping at Eververse.
You really didn't have anything for
What
me?
can I do for you, Guardian?
It was like pulsating. Alright, whatever.
Thank you for shopping at Eververse.
You're welcome.
Underway.
728, I think that's higher than my other thing. This one's 727. 4 times charge. I'll take this one. Bloop. 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 Sweet.
Time to fight, Guardian. What do you need?
Time to fight. I need all your shit, bitch. Alright, Jake.
So
Are
I
you
accidentally
ready?
teleported to the Hunter's Dream when I wasn't ready because I haven't bought enough Molotov cocktails.
Oh no. I literally only have like exotic, except for, do I want to use Le Monarch? Le
So I'm
Monarch.
wondering, if I play Destiny, will I just be like in your shadow forever?
Not really, because if me and Richie aren't talking anymore, I won't really have anybody to play with besides like you and Nathan, so it would just be like me leveling you guys up. And then we would go into
I got a
LFG.
bunch of Destiny friends.
Me?
Yeah.
I had Mark and his clan, and they're all gone. Actually, no, I had Pasani, so I could join Amani's, but
I
Ricky's,
was thinking like,
Ricky.
yeah,
Richie's still cool. Like, Richie's, like, there's nothing wrong with him.
just
he's
stop
not-
talking to him about penises and then maybe
He's just not my, like, dating material. For me, not I probably shouldn't say that on YouTube.
I shouldn't say that in general.
Yeah, he's not too much of a fag. He's cool. If anything, he's too straight. I probably shouldn't say that because he could like watch this video.
God.
He probably won't though. He probably, yeah. Anyways, let's stop talking about Richie. Okay.
Yeah, we're on stream.
So I'm gonna use. Oop. That's
You don't
probably
really
him
need to be
texting
talking
me.
on stream, you know. You could just be talking to me.
I could.
And then I could just
Like,
use
what
a
are we supposed to
stream
talk
as
about?
game.
I'm just kidding. Hold on.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
mean you
use-
could just mute the stream.
What do you mean? Like mute
Yeah.
so people can't hear us?
Yeah.
That's stupid. I want people to hear us.
I thought the point of this was to let me see, so.
No, I'm just here to stream. I don't know. I mean, yeah, that is
Oh.
like the main point, but like, I don't know. Maybe people will watch it. I don't know. I don't know, Jake.
I don't know.
I'm gonna let you choose. Do you want to see me use Outbreak Perfected? It's a pulse rifle. That means it's a burst, like a 3-round burst. I think this wasn't a 3-round burst. Crimson, it's a hand cannon that also is a 3-round burst. As you can see, it has the best stats in the game, but it's like the worst hand cannon. Isn't that weird?
No, it's the best.
No, like you
Yeah,
would think it
it's
has
the
the
worst,
best
I thought.
stats. Like literally, like no hand cannon even comes like close to these stats. But it just does like shit damage, like where it like really matters. There's the Chaperone, which is a very fun
It doesn't make sense. Wait, go back. Why
What?
does it have good stats, but it's not good? Does it? If it has good stats, then it does good damage, because damage is a stat.
but impact, range, I don't know. Like it just doesn't. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like it just doesn't do a lot of damage.
Is it reliable?
I like it. Like it's not. I don't think it's that horrible of a hand cannon, but people really don't like it that much. Like it's not meta. Like you never see people using this. Chaperone though, you see
Maybe
people,
because there's
people
like
using.
apparently there's a lot of OP shit in Destiny, so I'm sure there's a lot of like, oh, you can't use that gun.
You
type
can
of
use it
stuff.
and you can do good with it, but there's definite. But it's kind of like if you're versatile and you're good with everything, you're gonna use the best. But then there's people who like
Yeah, but
perform better with different guns, and like everybody's different. Like
here's the thing.
you'll see
You shouldn't
everything.
get punished for having a certain playstyle. All
Yeah,
playstyles
no.
should be even,
But this gun,
depending on the player.
this gun's just unique. Like exotics are completely different. Like you're not gonna use, and we're talking about PvP. You're not gonna use Crimson really in PvP because Cruel Remedy kills with this weapon healed the wielder. Precision kills also refill the magazine. That's something you're gonna use in PvE. Like you're never gonna die and you're constantly shooting because like 2 shots and they're dead. Because in PvP, you're only gonna encounter like 1 or 2 people at a time, so like you're gonna like have time to reload. It's not like that big of a deal. And then
This game feels so much like Dark Souls 3, but like,
oh, you're talking about.
kinda.
I was like Destiny 2, Dark Souls 3. What?
No.
Okay. I want to use a sniper, so you have the choice between Izanagi's Burden, which is a kinetic weapon, which means it goes in the first slot, like your primary. Izanagi's Burden has Honed Edge. Holding reload consumes the magazine and loads a more powerful round. So all your bullets are fused into one giant bullet that does 4 times the damage. Or I can use my new one called Beloved. It's called Beloved. I don't really know. It looks cool though. I'm showing it off right now if you want to take a look. I'll show you
I was
both.
gonna say, I don't really see them, but like, I mean, the first one sounds good, but like.
Did you
I
see
don't know what they
Beloved?
look like. I'm looking at it now, but I didn't. You didn't show the other one.
I'm gonna show the other one right now. Izanagi's Burden. It's one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite sniper because I don't use snipers a lot, but it's supposed to look like a sword.
The funniest thing just happened. So there's this cliff, but I didn't know it was a cliff. But I saw this creature kind of like pop up for a second and then disappear, and it seemed kind of like something that didn't need to happen, like something that wasn't supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look over the edge, and there's no creature, but there's an item, and I'm like,
Oh, creepy.
That
That sounds really scary.
out.
I wouldn't
I'm
get
gonna go
it.
get it.
No.
I'm gonna get it. I'm getting it.
Okay, look at Izanagi's Burden. What do you think?
Hold on, I'm scared. Okay. Oh. That's kind of weird looking.
It's supposed to look
know.
like a sword. It's got fishies.
It does look like a sword. It's supposed to look like a swordfish.
No, just fish with fish on a sword. Do you have any other snipers? I have this.
There's-
You're probably gonna like. There's these two, which I'm probably gonna use. If I use one of these, I can't use Izanagi's Burden. But here's Darcy. Darcy's really cool. I think you'll like her. You're gonna be like, whoa,
I
my
like calling
god!
her Darky.
Darky. Are you looking at her?
Darky. It's kind of funny looking.
I'm gonna put my
It looks like
I put my
PC
weapon
coolers.
ornament
All
on,
the- Whoa, that's way cooler looking.
and then we
It's
have,
like old looking.
and then we have Whisper
like
of the
a 90s
Worm.
computer.
Oops. Here's Whisper of the Worm though. I don't know if you can see it yet.
Oh yeah, I remember you showing me these guns. Like,
Yeah.
don't they all, a lot of guns look like that? Yeah, that's pretty sick.
No, just this one.
I think you might have shown me this one, or a gun that looked like this, but it's pretty
Well, this is
sick
the only.
looking.
Can you hold on?
Whisper of the Worm. That's such a name that like I don't want explained.
It used to be called, fuck, it had a different name, because it was in the first Destiny, it was called something else. Um,
Whisper of the Bird.
I think the other name was cooler. Oh, Black Spindle. I think it was called Black Spindle. I don't really remember though. But it's literally like a body part of a worm. Like it's made of this giant worm thing that you kill.
You know how I told you I got that warning?
What warning?
Well, I haven't the warning to like go back. in
Okay.
Bloodborne.
I'm gonna use Izunagi's Burden, even though is it a one-shot headshot? I don't really know. I don't know. We're just gonna go with it, and then we're gonna use. Oh, I want to use Lemonarch though. Who's Counter Scout? Is that Pro?
That is me. No.
Who are
No,
you?
no. Fuck you. How dare you call me Crow?
Crow? I called you Pro.
Oh, you said Crow. Fucking hate Crow.
Wait, has your name always been? What's your name?
How could you get Crow mixed up with Pro?
What do I want to use? Luna's Howl? Outlast is pretty fun though. Let me use Luna's.
I'm a friend of...
Oh, you're Jake's friend? Jake, you're such a dummy. I'm over here like, who is this guy? I thought he was one of he probably just assumed it was my friend. Wait, who is this? Do I know him?
Forever. So I met. This is my
Oh.
friend from Home Depot. We used to talk about video games all the time and
okay.
stuff.
I've
And I
heard.
ended up quitting, which really
What a-
sucked because I liked you a lot. You were super cool, but I really hated my job.
He didn't go too far though.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
like
like-
across the street.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, well I'm gonna play Crucible now, Jake. So if you wanna pay up.
Like my YouTube. But,
Huh?
like honestly, I'm using my hotspot for my
Fine.
PS4
Fine.
while
don't
trying to watch
don't
YouTube.
watch, it's
No, I'm
fine.
watching, but it's like it's lagging. It's
That's
just lagging a
whatever,
lot.
Jake. I don't even want you to watch.
Oh my god. I'm literally watching.
Yeah, I was sitting there contemplating. I was like, I know 3 Jakes. Is this Home Depot Jake? Or is this not Home Depot Jake?
I feel like everyone knows 3 Jakes because my name when I was born was like the second most popular name. And I know that because my mom picked my name because she's like, I don't know anyone named Jake, but like everyone that year named their kid Jake.
That's
'Cause
so
no
one
funny.
knows.
That's so many
I know like
Jakes.
5 Jakes.
They filled the void of Jakes. in
They
that
did.
one
Yeah,
year.
exactly.
Now nobody names their kid Jake because they're like, I don't want to name my kid named
Like,
Jake.
fuck the name Jake.
Everybody's
like, Jake's
kid's
like
named
the name. Jake's like a Bob or like Greg or something.
It's
a,
not that
like, white
bad.
person name.
It
Well,
hasn't
it's
reached
not.
Richard level yet.
Oh my
It's like
god.
I think it's
Speaking
a-
of Richard, I just broke up
I
with
think
one.
it's kind of a cool sounding name, but it's a
That's so funny.
basic name. I don't think it's like a cool or like in a unique or like.
But there's
anything like
Jacob,
that. It
and then
just
there's
sounds
Jake, or
weird.
you could go by Jay.
Oh, that's even.
I feel like your
worse.
name
I
sucks.
feel like a rapper.
Not that your name sucks,
Ooh.
because I like your name.
Dude, they literally
Jakey.
started calling me Eddie K at the work.
Are you what?
Eddie K.
What the fuck? How is it there? I was about to ask if you still work there, but like, how is it now? Is anything? Is it
I'm on a great
worse?
team right now, and it's not worse.
Oh, okay, cool.
We have a bunch more lot guys. Marcus quit. He was about to get fired,
Okay.
so he quit.
Oh, I know some. Okay, so about Marcus, I thought he was this kid that I knew. I thought he was like friends with someone that I knew known for a long time, but it turns out he was just his brother. And one of my really good friends hangs out with his brother all the time. And every time I see him, I'm like, dude, tell your friend that his brother's the biggest dick and I hate him. And he's like one of the big reasons I quit. Cause like Marcus was an ass.
Oh yeah, everybody hated Marcus. It's just
Did I ever tell you
didn't
that
have-
Marcus was the one that told like management that like I was being lazy?
yep. Well,
That's-
now
yeah, that
on the
pissed
lot
me
we
off.
have Christian and another guy. Like we have a few.
Christian.
Yeah, Christian's a younger guy. Comes in at
Does he
night.
sound like Childish Gambino?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I'm not too sure who that is.
You don't know who Josh Gambino
Because
is?
Dude,
well,
I used to work at a movie theater. I had to remember so many fucking actors at a certain point. I've
No,
started losing it.
I mean, I guess he is an actor.
No,
I guess
he's
he is
not.
an
He's like in
actor.
a show. He's in,
He's
like,
in
one
the
show.
Lion King, Jake. The Lion
Okay, well
King.
that's newer. He used to be a movie guy. Now
Whatever.
he's Home Depot.
No,
Yeah,
but I mean,
but-
I'm not
Look,
saying he
movie
should
theater, I
know
saw.
him. I'm saying you said he was in a show, but he was in a movie.
Yeah.
He was in Spider-Man.
Well, he was.
Who was he in Spider-Man?
He was just
He was
like a random guy, like nobody
I actually
important.
have never seen that movie. I just saw him in the trailers.
He was like a
I still haven't seen the like
wait, Homecoming.
Spider-Man. I've
Homecoming's
never
so
seen it.
good.
And I love Spider-Man now. Like I have this like new love for Spider-Man. I just haven't seen it. I haven't seen
But
the new
somebody
one
was
either.
like stealing a car, and I'm pretty sure it was him. Donald Glover.
in the movie or in real
Yeah,
life?
no, in the movie, like Donald Glover was stealing a car,
Okay.
and Spider-Man was like, "Stop stealing that car."
You fiend? Wait, what?
I
Oh
think.
wow. So he's a cool guy.
He's literally in one scene. It's not like he's a character. Like he probably doesn't even have a name.
Well,
It's like
great. It
black
makes it
guy
so
who was
easy to
stealing
identify
car.
this-
Like that's what it says in the thing. Like African
You don't know
American
this
man.
actor who literally has no name in any movie?
He's
what's his
Simba in the
movie?
new Lion King movie.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah,
He's Simba.
Oh.
he's Simba. Yeah, he plays the
That
main
guy
freaking
is
character.
like. I'm trying to think of a song. This is America.
When the sun is
Okay,
rising
Drew
over the
Savannah.
streets.
Don't even
No, a
start
song
this.
he would know.
You don't
The
know
America,
This Is
everyone
America
knows
or
America.
Redbone?
Fight for them, guys.
How does Redbone go? Stay woke. Niggas creeping.
Didn't have to. Yeah.
Isn't it weird? I find it weird that that song's not censored on the
What?
radio. Like when they say that.
Zone advantage is yours.
Yeah, because it's the N word.
I feel like it would be. I feel like it is usually.
It's not bleeped.
No, it's not. Not on the radio.
Oh.
I don't think.
I don't know.
I don't think
Because they
the.
bleep the
I don't
word
think they
drugs in
realize.
songs.
I don't think they realized it was a bad word. Like nobody looked up the lyrics.
They're not idiots.
Okay, well
Are
he
you
says a bad.
serious?
It's
They
not that
bleep
it's a
out the
bad
word
word,
like
but it's not-
gun in songs.
That's dumb. Dude,
You know,
what songs?
I remember I heard this Kendrick Lamar song where he says AKs, ARs, AL duck, and they bleep out the part like all the mentions of guns. Like
Really?
ARs, AKs.
You're not supposed to allow
Yeah.
to... Yeah, you're not supposed to say the name of gun.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I can't.
It leads to violence.
Oh, obviously, just like video games lead to violence.
You notice how they switch it from video games to Pornhub? It's beautiful.
What? It's porn now? I can't watch porn anymore?
Yep,
That's
they make it
retarded.
violent.
Okay, so when I heard about the newest
They'll
shooting,
transfer all
I
the
saw
energy
Donald
from feeding their
Trump's-
meat to beating people in the face.
Exactly.
I suck at sniping. I really shouldn't be sniping right now. Oh my god, I'm wasting my
Full auto
time.
pistol.
I was
Beautiful.
playing McCree earlier, and oh my god, I got so many
McCree
good
is
plays. I literally
so
got
fun.
3. I could say so. I got a 4-man kill with my ult, which was like, yeah, it was kind of luck, but I was like,
I feel like one day
that
it
makes
just
me happy.
clicked
And
with
then I
me.
got like a 4-man kill, just like with like aiming really good, and it felt so fun. I love McCree.
Oh shoot. Yeah, McCree is
Also
really
love
fun.
Roll Q. Why haven't you played Overwatch? Like, Roll
Me?
Q is so good.
Roll Q? Who the
Well,
hell's
both of
Roll
you.
Q?
You don't know what Roll Q is? Literally,
Is that
there's
his
Roll Q
name?
now. No, there's Roll Q in Overwatch.
Roll
queue
Q?
for whatever role you want to be. So you want to be tank?
Oh, I
yeah,
think he
so
did
like,
tell me
it
that.
basically forces you to have like 2-2-2 on
I think
every
he did
team.
tell me that.
And even Quick Play's doing it right now. And since Quick Play's doing it, they have like an arcade game.
So, I mean,
mode
it's
that's just
super hard
classic
to find
Overwatch.
Like games.
Damage games, yes. But if you want to play healer or tank, Not only do they reward you for playing healer or tank, but you find games really quickly. But if you pick damage, you get no rewards, and it takes a really long time.
Okay,
But
see, my
it's-
favorite thing about the entire role queue thing, everyone was like, "Are you so excited about it?" I was like, "Not really." And they're like, "Why?" I was like, "Because I play tank and nothing but tanks anyway. So all what's happening is they're forcing me to play the role I'm gonna play anyway."
But you're being
And they're like,
rewarded for it in a way, I guess.
I know. I'm being.
But you're
rewarded
also
for doing
getting
stuff.
like a decent team. It's not like
Yeah,
you're
like
gonna
you're
be the
getting
one tank.
You're
and
getting a somewhat of a competition, like not a competition, a composition of a team instead of just like
Composition of a
5
team in
damage.
Overwatch? What are you talking about?
Exactly. Well, yeah, but like now it's kind of there because like you have 2 tanks, 2 healers, and 2 damage, and
No, people
Sometimes,
are just gonna
like-
pick Diva and
I probably shouldn't be using this
Roadhog.
gun.
They're not gonna play tanks. They're just
that's what
gonna
I'm
play, fucking
saying.
Bulwark.
But I think for me, it's made because I've been playing a lot of comp now because of role queue and just because my girlfriend's been wanting to play and my other friend. But I think
Ooh,
just in
Valor?
general, it's been more positive. Valid, I play with a little bit. I play with Haley more. I probably play with Haley about every night.
Oh wow. Wow, you guys are getting pretty serious. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
They're even playing
serious.
ranked together.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we play ranked. Like if we play
Wow,
long
goals.
enough to play ranked.
That's
Because
like
we'll
me
play
and
like
Richie.
1 or 2 games a quick, and then we'll play ranked. But sometimes like we'll stop before then because she'll get bored or she'll fall asleep, which doesn't always happen, but usually
Like-
does.
Lately, me and Dana have been playing a lot of ranked on League, and that's about it.
I can't play League because I am broke and do not have PC.
You can. I feel like League isn't super demanding. Like you could.
Oh, it is. Shut the fuck up. Don't even.
Is
try
it
that.
really?
Yes.
Like I don't know. I don't play, but I'm
Dude,
just...
how many heroes are in that game? There's like
140.
a million.
No, but I mean
Oh my
demanding. I mean demanding like computer-wise. Like, do you need like a?
Oh, no.
That's what I mean. Yeah, like you don't need
I
like
thought
an
you were saying, like,
amazing
Isn't
Isn't
computer.
it like Heroes of the Storm in a way? I won't say it's like Heroes of the Storm, but like I've played
It's
Heroes
the
of the
same
Storm
kind of
on a
setup.
really shitty like Apple laptop.
Yeah,
and I
it's
feel
like
like
that.
I could play League 2 on it because of that. Like
Heroes
it
of the
was not a
Storm
fun
takes more.
experience.
No, Here's the Storm takes more computing power than.
Yeah,
League
so
does.
you could play. What's
Okay,
it called?
so I feel like, well, I mean, like I don't have an Apple computer. It was Haley's.
Oh.
It was her
That's-
8-year-old Apple Mac, like thick, overheating computer, and the only reason I did it is because they released the Diablo skin for
Oh,
Genji again.
and the
And I was like, I obviously need that.
Do you mean the Oni skin?
Yeah,
then
that's
they
what I
released
was
it for
not-
both.
Oni
Diablo.
and the
Please.
Oh my god, and the police, yeah, the cop skin for Diva.
Yeah,
That's why I
I
did it.
liked the police skin, but the only reason I got it was because I thought it was gonna be like this rare thing one day, and
But
then they were
never
just
released
like,
again.
Yeah, and then they released
Yeah,
it for anybody
which they
to
don't
buy.
do with anything. Yeah, they don't really do that at all. Like even event skins don't feel special because of the anniversary events and stuff like that.
There are some skins that are like really set up for that, and that's the Blizzard skins. It's like, oh, you have to go to BlizzCon and shit. It's like, oh well, great.
Well, yeah.
Or the League skins where you have to spend $15.
I feel like they're not even that cool.
Like
skins,
Haley
though.
bought the Mercy skin, the $20 breast cancer skin.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know
a really
that's
cool
really
one,
rare.
and it goes to a good cause. That's good.
Yeah, Valid and Haley both bought that. For like, I think it was $20, which is a lot
It
per
was.
skin, but since they're like,
Hey, I mean,
You know,
Fortnite skins are $20.
cancer.
My favorite thing about the breast cancer Mercy skin was my girlfriend did not have the money to get it. I didn't want the skin, and she was like, "Okay, I need that skin." I was like, "It's for breast cancer." She's like, "Yeah, it's for charity." I was like, "Okay." No shirt or bra or anything for the next like 3 days when you're in the house. She's like, "All right, give me the skin."
Oh my god.
You're kidding, right? And she's like, "Give me the skin." Bought her the skin, and she was like, "Okay, shirts and bra." And she just walked around naked. I was like, "Okay, this is nice." I was joking, but
Sounds
she was
like
like, "It was worth it."
Prostitution. No,
A little
but,
bit.
No, it sounds pretty mutual. I was like, yeah, I want a skin. I'll walk around naked. I mean, I'd walk around naked for a skin. You
Yeah,
should have been
true,
like
though.
skin for skin.
Oh no.
She would have kicked my ass for that one. I don't want to die.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Ah, Jake, are you watching or not? I'm doing horrible, so you're not really like
I'm just kind of rolling around in Bloodborne, figuring out what I'm supposed to be
Rolling
doing
I'm playing
next.
Titanfall, dealing with fucking Nuke Titans, and this is a little...
Titanfall's so fun.
Bro, we should
I
play
love Titanfall.
Titanfall.
Do you have it on the PlayStation?
I don't remember if we talked about like how much we love Titanfall.
Yeah, this is why I
Did
added
we?
you on PlayStation to play Overwatch and Titanfall.
Yeah, I think I was like, dude, I love Titanfall too. Like blah blah. Yeah, I stopped playing for a while, especially Overwatch, but like just in general, I kind of stopped playing. And
Well, I get on around this time every day because it's like I work till 11, and then it's like I have nothing to do because I sleep until like 2 in the morning, like 2 in the evening.
Wait, do you close tomorrow, Jake?
no, I'm off tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Where's my
tomorrow's
free
your one
Chick-fil-A
day.
sandwich, my dude?
Bro, I can't even. Well, actually, I can't get myself a free Chick-fil-A. Come in right when I'm on break, and I could just give you my employee meal. That's technically free. That's the only thing
Jake,
I
have
get
you had a
free.
grilled wrap yet?
Yeah, I eat them all the time.
Oh, they're so good.
I did eat one
actually
today
sent
just because
a-
I was like awful.
You did? Is that what you said? You had one today?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I did.
I actually sent in Sabrina today to go get me a frosted shake. Not frosted shake, but frosted
Frosted
lemonade.
coffee.
Frosted
Oh,
the lemonade. Yeah, that was good. I love Sabrina. Sabrina, she was super sweet. I never talked to her, but like she was just really nice.
Wait, who's the manager out there? Is it Akaika or
I don't think Ikaika's there anymore.
Filet.
Akaika's not there?
I don't think so. I just got back. I was gone for like 3 months, but I haven't seen him. I'm pretty sure he's gone.
Oh,
But I mean, he wasn't even a manager. He was just a director.
yeah, I know
Of
that's the director.
something.
He used to be my boss, and now we sit and like go fishing together and shit.
He just
Like,
had
we
a
can go bowling
kid,
all the time.
didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, Ikaika's super
went to his
cool.
baby shower. It was awesome.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. I totally didn't know who you guys were talking about. Yeah, I've known
Hey,
him
Kaika.
for. Yeah, like. That's weird because I saw him when I first started working. I would see him all the time, like every day. And now I haven't seen him in like a week or two, and I haven't even thought about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Like,
sure
the
he
thing
doesn't
is,
work
is
anymore.
that
Wait, Jake, like 3 people just had a baby, so are you talking about the right person? Is he back of house
No,
or
I
front
know.
of house?
The reason I'm thinking of him because I remember his name.
Okay.
He had that weird
Yeah.
name that I've never heard
IKA,
before.
IKA.
what type of name is?
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
else do you
yeah.
know named Akaika?
Nobody.
Bulky,
That's why
Hawaiian dude.
I kept forgetting his name. But what's funny about him was, I knew who he was because of Chick-fil-A because I see him every time I go in to eat because I'm fat. And
Mhm.
I remember when I went Black Friday shopping and I went to 5 different stores to get like video games and shit for my girlfriend, and he was in all of them buying something. He was in every store that I went to.
That's
And
so
he was
funny.
there for like the same amount of time as me, and then like he would move on to the next store with me, and yeah, he was in every store. It was so weird, and
No, but
yeah, that was
when
weird.
when I first started working for the movie theater, he was a manager there, and I was like,
No way, I didn't know that.
like 18, 19. I worked there for like 5
cool.
years. He left, and then they lost all their employees.
Oh my god.
It was hilarious. Like, Ikaika was like, okay, I'm putting in my 2 weeks because his wife worked for the Chick-fil-A in the mall, and he worked in the mall. So when she transferred, he transferred.
Oh, he went to Chick-fil-A with her. That's funny. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
Wait,
what
his
happened
wife?
was-
I don't think his wife works at Chick-fil-A anymore, though.
No, she doesn't work there anymore.
Okay,
Well,
I
what
didn't think so.
because he got offered the job as a director, and he was like, okay, this is great. So what happened was he left, and then everybody put in their 2 weeks, and our boss was like, what's happening? And corporate called us, and they're like, why is everybody leaving? They're like, okay, the only thing keeping us here was this man right here, and our other boss, Align. You transferred Align, and now Ikaika's leaving, so there's nothing to hold us back.
Right.
And they're like, well, we could give you, and it's like, don't even say give us a raise.
Oh my
'cause you've been
God.
You haven't given us a raise in 4 years.
Jake, guess what I just found on my popular page on Instagram?
Mm.
A time-lapse video of Ian Nottage, like, doing a Rubik's Cube.
What?
Why is this? Didn't really update you guys after the hurricane, but basically sat in the house for a whole day waiting for the storm that ended up turning out to be basically nothing. Why? What the fuck? Who does this?
There was a storm?
Okay,
When?
yeah, so there was Hurricane Dorian that was hitting
Dude, I work
Bahamas.
at
Did you
fucking
hear
Home
about
Depot.
it?
I know there was a storm.
Oh shit, sorry. I don't know why I was even...
It was a joke, Jake. Come on.
Okay, so
Why is
Hashtag
Ian?
Florida meme.
I drank a little bit, so I'm kind of stupid right now. But yeah, I literally, what I was gonna say about the storm was, I was like, I prepared for the storm, and once I was done preparing, I'm like, okay, I have days to take off, so I'm gonna take a nap. I'm like, I have this whole day to just do nothing, and I'm bored. I'm gonna take a nap. So I took a nap, and I woke up, and Nick's like, oh, the storm's not coming, bring me home. And it was the weirdest feeling ever, because I'm like, oh, I have 2 days to do literally nothing except sleep in my room, and then I'm like, oh, now I have to do shit.
Nick, bring me home. Oh,
Yeah, because I
Is
had to
Nick like a country
yeah.
road?
take me home. Yes. No, he had to leave his car in my grandma's garage because he couldn't. His car is fucked, and it was in the storm. And it would get
Oh,
fucked.
that's funny. I was like,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Jake, the Steven Universe movie was
His car
about.
isn't like rainproof.
I have not seen the Steven Universe movie yet.
Okay,
I've
I
been
won't
working
say
newest-
anything then.
The newest movie. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not caught up with the show
movie.
though, so it doesn't matter.
No, I
Should
just
I not
wanted.
even watch it?
I wasn't gonna tell you like the plot. I was gonna tell you like the message because I feel like that's all that really. I feel like they have
Well,
really
the whole show
deep.
is based on telling a message.
I know, but it's always like something you wouldn't expect from a kid's or no, it's just not something you would expect on like Cartoon Network. Is basically what I'm saying. Like the kind of messages
Anything
they
feel like
good
have.
on
a
Cartoon
lot of
Network is
them.
unexpected. What do you mean?
That's true.
Adventure Time.
When
is
when
good.
Regular show and Adventure Time.
when
that was pretty
PB
much
and
the death of it.
Marceline kissed. Ugh, my heart. It's like
I
yes.
didn't really care about that just because I never really saw them being like
What?
a thing, and
What?
I've watched
What?
watched the show 3 times
What
over,
do you
and
mean?
I never thought about them.
You
other
never
than just, like,
suspected?
really?
Never.
I thought they were just like good friends, like you and me, bro. Like I never
No,
thought
they
they
totally,
were
like,
gay.
Hinted towards that, like all
I
the way.
didn't know when.
You're
Did they
not
hint
gay,
towards
so you
that
wouldn't
ever?
understand. Yes, they hinted.
No, I
towards
wouldn't.
When
Because I thought they
Marceline,
were just good
listen,
friends.
when Marceline, or
I
when,
always saw them as like older sister type.
well,
relationship.
listen,
Yeah,
when
I
they were having
know.
that like bad time, and then like something was stolen from each of them, like a item that was like a big part of their life, and PB's item was a shirt that used to belong to Marceline, and Marceline was like, "You kept it?" And she was like, "Of course I do. It's like I would never like lose this
I
shirt."
use it to sleep at night.
Yeah,
because it's
and
very
she's like,
important
after all
because you
these
gave it to me.
years,
I know, but that's still not like romantic. It could
that's
be anything.
super romantic.
Like,
But the energy Marceline
cute,
and
but it
PB
wasn't,
gave
like,
off from that. It was
gay.
like, no, it was
No, real
it
to
was
real.
cute.
no,
my
because
friend gave
PB
me
was
a-
like uncomfortable. She didn't want to like admit that like it was still there basically. Like you didn't get that from that?
because that's just her character. She's
No.
always
My
like
friend
that. She
gave me
doesn't
a
wanna
stuffed
admit it.
giraffe when I was 4, and I still have it.
No,
Now,
but that's
doesn't
different.
mean I want to fuck the man.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
but they were like never mind.
Would
I
you
totally
be
saw it.
embarrassed to tell someone?
Everybody was shipping it.
I
Everybody
know
ships
everyone
it,
was
doesn't mean
shipping
it's gonna
them,
happen.
but that's
But it
probably,
did
I think the
happen.
reason people were shipping them. Well, I think they did it because they were like, screw it, everyone wants PB and them, blah blah blah, to get together,
Yeah.
do it. I don't know. I think that scene is the only thing I can think of, and even that, like, I'm kind of like, I don't know. That's kind of sus.
Based on their history, I really expect them to be like an older sister, little sister type of relationship over anything.
But we
I
already
think
knew
I've always-
Marceline's past.
No, I'm saying it's like Princess Bubblegum is old as the Earth, and Marceline is
They're-
old as the New Earth.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's the only thing that I think of when I think, oh, I guess they could work because they're both like immortal.
Yeah, they're both
Kinda.
really frickin' old. But they're both like
Yeah, so they
teenage
can work
girls.
like that. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, oh yeah, they're totally a thing.
Like
But,
they
like,
both
no.
were.
Nothing
Adventure
else.
They
Time
both
story
were
is fucking
around
dark
when
as
nothing
shit
else was too.
overall.
It's what?
Dark as shit.
It really
Yeah.
is. It's sad. It kind of
And
has like the
another
whole
thing about
undertone of
Steven
like
Universe.
life sucks,
Sorry.
but like there's
Oh,
some
Steven Universe's
things
story
that
is
are
really
nice.
fucked.
But
I
you
don't know that one as
realize
well.
that Steven's mom kind of sucked.
She didn't really suck. She was young.
But
She was an
she
eon
was
old. What do
young,
you
but I
expect from
also
her?
think like she's held so high, you would think she's perfect, but I think she's very human, but she's not human. But she
Well,
loves
think about
Earth,
it. Like
so I
all the other
think that's what they're
diamonds
trying to.
are like billions and billions and billions years old, and 1 billion years compared to them is like 5, 10 years.
I get that, but I
Like,
just mean
and
like the lesson to take out from this is she's
okay,
she's
if
not
you were a
perfect.
teenager with the entire arsenal of gods, what would you do? You do the
Well,
same thing
she's
what
a
happened
god
to Thor
too.
in Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, I know. But look, think about what happened to Thor, like, originally in Thor. He lost all his power because he did not know what to do with it. Basically lashed out saying, I have unlimited power. That's what she did, and then kind of
I
fucked
don't.
over everything.
That's not
Started
really
up a
what she
rebellion.
did though. Like,
That's kinda what
I
she
don't
did.
see it. But she didn't have unlimited. Like she didn't even want it really. She was like, I just want to be here on this planet that like she's supposed to destroy. I think she's
Yep.
very like she has like human qualities when she's not human. And
Fair
like,
point.
Well,
but
she did
like
fall
that's
in love with her, man.
she did, but because of that she also broke Pearl's heart, and then she also broke Spinlaw or whatever this new girl's not broke her heart, but like I don't know.
I don't
There's
really get
just
Pearl. Did Pearl, was it like a sister love or was it
no.
like gay?
Pearl
No.
was in love with Rose Quartz or
Pretty
Pink
much a
Diamond.
slave fell in love with its owner. And
But she kind of I feel like Rose
Rose pretty much loved everything.
she did, but I feel like Rose in a way kind of led her on like a lot.
Did she though?
Yeah, like in the beginning when she's like, "Oh, like we can be us together now like on this planet."
I don't know what you're talking about because when I stopped watching Steven Universe, I didn't even see Rose at all. Like I just
Oh yeah,
heard
she,
about
she
her.
becomes a big factor. In
Well,
the series.
you
I have
the more you
never
watch, the
watched
more you start
that
to
far.
understand. You learn a lot about her and who she was and like why like you literally
I
learn.
was a dragon. Yeah, I know I'm not.
That doesn't mean
so
there's
much.
drag. I think all the all the um crystal gems are kind of like human in a way.
Not Garnet, dude. She's literally a robot.
Garnet's not a
No, she-
robot.
Later, there's a
Yeah,
reason why
well,
she's so
obviously,
cold.
especially with Ruby and Sapphire, right? I think that's what
Yeah.
they are. Because she's
Yeah.
a fusion. Which, she kind of, I feel like she turned, I kind of liked how she was, like, the quiet, like, smart one, but I kind of liked how she, like, turned into something more slowly.
Well,
I
the
didn't really
thing
get to
about
see it all
her is
happen.
she's always constantly on the brink of falling apart because of all the shit she has to bear, but she knows that if she does, the entire team will fall. So she tries to be the
Right.
strong one. Like, certain things will get to Garnet, like, the misconduct to fusions and shit, like whenever she saw the first clusters and shit. Like, she
But
fell
if
apart,
she-
couldn't handle it.
If she like, well, that's the thing. Like as soon as they start to disagree on something, they break apart.
Yeah, it's because she's the anchor.
Mhm.
Like, she's the anchor for the
I
entire
love
team.
Garnet.
Without
She's my
Garnet,
favorite.
Everybody would have lost it. My favorite is probably Sardonyx, which is pretty much funny Garnet.
Funny Garnet.
Isn't Garnet, like, a
Or
singer?
Obsidian. Yeah, Estelle.
And her most, like, famous thing, like, I
Is with
I've never
Kanye.
listened to her music, but I know that she did a song with Kanye.
It's a really good
which-
song. I like it a lot.
Is
I
it?
just Light was Nicki Minaj, and that's why they haven't brought
Sugalite.
Sugalite.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, it's just like
So funny.
She's not powerful. She's just
She was
expensive.
literally in one episode. So funny.
Nicki Minaj was in an episode?
She's a
Jesus.
fusion. She's
But,
what is it? Pearl?
you should
Or
be
no, it's
surprised.
Garnet
She's been in a
and
lot of animation.
it's Garnet and Amethyst fused, but they never fuse anymore.
Bro, nothing will beat
Wait, did you notice?
the celebrity features than frickin' Tyler the Creator and Childish Gambino in Adventure, or not Adventure Time, regular show.
Oh, what?
And they
Anyways,
literally rap in the show.
that's actually really cool. But did you notice the island temple is obsidian?
Yeah.
I didn't note it, like I didn't put that together until like recently, which is really like I feel super dumb, but I love that.
Who could take down Obsidian?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe another fusion of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 6?
Yeah, it's 6.
That's like, yeah,
It's a mega fusion.
yeah. 6 fusion. There's one character, Jake, in Steven Universe that's literally like an orgy of gems. I'm not really sure how many it is. That giant like
No.
centipede thing that talks really.
I
Really
just
slow.
know about I just know the when all of them fuse together, the 3 of them.
Oh,
I think
Alexandra.
that's the biggest I think I've seen.
Nah. Oh my god. That's why. Oh my god. See, with Obsidian and what's it called? Rose Quartz? No, not Rose Quartz. What's it called? Probably one of my favorite fusions. What is it called? When Steven and Pearl fuse.
I can't remember.
It's
that
in the
one.
it's not the movie, but it's in the finale before the movie. The same
Pearl
episode.
seems like a mess.
Pearl is a mess, but like the more you
Pearl's
learn
an
about her,
emotional collapse with Stockholm syndrome.
once like everybody is kind of a mess, honestly, in the beginning of the show, but the farther you go, it's like everybody kind of comes to terms with who they are and is like better for it. Like you understand them and they understand themselves. But Rainbow Quartz, maybe?
Rainbow Quartz.
Is that what she calls herself? I don't know, but anyways,
I just want to know what Stevani plus Garnet would be.
I love Stevani. I love Stevani too. Have you seen
Which one's
Stevani,
Is that
Jake?
the green one? Which
No,
one's the green one?
Stevani is
No,
Steve and
green one's
Connie.
Malachite.
Which one's the green? The Stefani?
Steven and Connie.
Steve and Connie.
Uh,
Pretty much a teenage mixed girl.
oh, like
It's
his girlfriend?
so cool.
Yeah.
I love that one. But that's what's cool about new big episodes is there's always like a new fusion, and there's 2. Is there 2? Hold on.
Can we get a Peridot and
You
Pearl?
never
I
see
want
any of
that.
them fuse, which is like lame.
I want to see Peridot and Pearl fuse.
But
That'd be
they
fucking
don't
hilarious.
Peridot and Pearl. I feel
I
like that's
know,
like
this is what-
impossible.
That's why it would seem fucking awesome.
But there's 2 new fusions in the new episode, and they're both like super cool.
No, but legit, they're the same gem.
Who?
They do the same job. Peridot and Pearl.
Oh,
It's just Peridot's are more efficient than Pearl's.
Jake, when 2 of the same types of gems fuse, they just get like bigger. It's really funny.
That's
Like-
why
like fatter.
Garnet is a thing because
Huh?
it's type of ruby.
What'd you say, Jake?
like better or what?
Like
Just like stronger?
they're just like bigger. Like yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, so if 2 rubies
Stronger.
fuse together, they become a really big ruby.
yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. This show just seems like an acid trip, honestly.
It is.
It's so. I watched the first episode.
What
the
if gems were people, and what if gems fused, bro?
Rialdo is pretty much my entire being.
Oh my god, Rialdo is so annoying. Did I just call you annoying because you said you're Rialdo? I'm sorry.
Who's that?
This guy who writes
The
a Keep Beach City weird. He writes a blog about the town,
And he has French fry hair.
and he like fanboys over it. So I guess we're all Rialdo
Yeah.
in a way. No, but like I'll skip the episodes when it's like about him because it's like filler stuff.
Yeah, she does a little too much filler, like silly.
I
But
don't. I mean,
my
now they don't. They like don't have time to, because people are just like, eat that shit up.
done.
Is the show
Uh,
over now? Like, are they gonna keep going?
I'm not sure,
Because
but I can
Jake,
just
for
tell
the
you one
movie,
thing.
huh?
Whenever Rebecca Sugar isn't directing what the Diamonds are doing, the Diamonds are so much better.
What do you
Yeah, I
like?
heard she's not great.
Then what does she even do?
No, no. She
Music?
does most of the time, but whenever she's focusing on something else and the writers say we need to put out another episode, there's this alternate writer who has not been named who does the episodes.
Really?
Yeah, and what happens is the gems are more to their characters. Like, you know when
Hmm.
Yellow Diamond first came out, she was this behemoth and monster of a being and just destroyed everything she touched. Just cold, stern, and just like how a diamond should be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think a
when the alt.
diamond has a certain. If you think about it, every diamond's completely different in its own way. Like they're all different
Well, they
emotion.
are, yeah. But Yellow Diamond's supposed to be the depiction of war. That's what she
Yeah.
is. And first time they showed her, Rebecca Sugar did not write it. She was
Hmm.
cold, stern, pretty badass. The second time she appeared, Rebecca Sugar wrote her, and she was like weak and crying and passionate, and everybody was like, "Who the fuck is that?"
But I
That's not
mean,
Yellow Diamond.
but it
Every
was a
time she appeared,
different.
Rebecca Sugar did not write her. It was the same situation. It's just how she depicted it. She did it like how a war chieftain would do it.
Hmm.
And people like that fits her character. Stop making her emotional. She's not an emotional character.
But what about Blue Diamond? Because Blue Diamond
Blue
makes
Diamond is
people
a broken
emotional.
wreck.
But
Yeah, she's
but like
supposed to be
that's.
the emotional one.
But I mean,
That's her
like she
thing.
inflicts that on people. Like that.
Yeah.
Like literally makes people cry to be around her.
And do you know what Yellow Diamond's thing is? Assert dominance.
I get that, but like I feel like the emotion trumps that.
I
Like I feel
realize
like
that.
there's a reason for all that. I don't think it's just the writing is bad.
No, it's literally the writer. Rebecca Sugar wants Yellow Diamond to be kind of passionate. But her whole passion
Well,
is
it's like
supposed to
a
be depicted
weakness,
towards
like
the
a
world.
small
Yeah.
weakness. Like she's not.
No, her one weakness was Pink. That was it. She lost all emotion when Pink died. That's when she
Well,
went on
Pink's
a warpath.
but that's kind of like Pink's back in a way for them, or at least in the
Yeah.
movie. I don't know. You gotta see the movie.
I understand, but it's just like it's kind of fucked.
But Jake, in the movie, there's a time jump like how many years? Like 3 or 4?
No, but legit.
Steven's
just
16
imagine
in the movie. How old is he in the show?
14.
So it's only 2 years. It felt like so much more than that.
That's a lot of days. You ever seen what they do in 2 days?
That's true. It's an interesting episode though, or movie. It's pretty good.
I should watch it. No, but legit. Like, imagine if I'm talking to you now, right?
Hmm.
And then out of nowhere, they just go like, well, you're strict, stern, and just not how you are. Like, you aren't caring. You won't listen to anybody else's thing. You will literally say, this is how things are. It's like, that's not a characteristic of you, is it?
Mm-mm.
That's pretty much what they did to Yellow Diamond. I don't like that.
Mm.
I feel like the circumstances of like why she changed in her character might have been like stupid annoying, but I feel like maybe that was the reason that she turned into like the type of character she is. Because if you're saying that like in the movie they explain like why she's both of that, then
Well,
like maybe it is kind
if
of
they explain
annoying
it,
and
yeah,
it
I can
is what's her
understand it.
Well,
face's
there.
fault.
I don't
But
want to
it's like
spoil
it's
anything, but
in a way it's still kind of like how it is now. I don't know.
it's
Oh,
not
no,
a
I also
bad.
don't
understand that, like,
know.
if they change it in the movie and give depiction of it. But it was literally, she got mad on Twitter saying, that's not the character I wrote. And then
Oh,
one of the other people said,
yeah.
this is the character you wrote, it's just you did not write it properly. We did.
Ooh. Yeah, I remember I told my friend who like uses Tumblr a lot that I liked Steven Universe, and she was like, like I don't like Steven Universe. I'm like, why not? Have you seen it? She's like, no, I just know the fandom. I was like, what?
The fandom is a
What
weird
is
one.
that? And I was literally, it was like a year ago, and I was like, what's a fandom?
Don't know.
Like, I did not know.
The fandom is almost as bad
The
as
fandom is divided.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty isn't a bad fandom. I mean,
Rick
like,
and Morty doesn't have a fandom. It has a cult following.
Yeah,
yeah, they
that's
have
what
like
I
a weird
mean.
cult that like think that even the direct like the guy who made the show, Justin Roiland, he said like he hates people that act like all the
They
humor is like
obsess.
super smart and everything. Like the show's clever, but like they're not geniuses, you know? Like I don't know, people act like this is like the way of life, and then like Rick and Morty is like,
Every show should be
Shit.
as smart and
oh my
Wittical.
fucking god.
Invader Zim is a way of life.
what?
What?
What, Jake? Oh no,
I
he
was about
just
to
said
grab my
away from
fucking blood echoes, and I was like
Oh
a few
my
steps
God.
away, and I fell off a cliff.
me.
I've never fallen off a cliff before,
But I'm not
just
like
casually.
I don't. I guess I don't like associate with the fandom. Like I don't follow fan accounts. I don't even think I follow like the actual Steven Universe account on like
I don't follow anything. I just watch the
anything. I just watch the show and I have like one friend I talk to it about with.
Well, the reason I bring up the fandom is because what he was saying about the whole thing of like they wrote the character, changed it. She was like, you know, like stuff like that kind of makes me think about like the fandom, I guess, because maybe that's
Yeah.
like kind of like a part of it. I don't know.
Well, fandoms, well, they'll write like fan fictions and I don't know, they act like they own the show. It's weird.
I don't know.
It's like just enjoy it. Like why the fuck do you have to, I don't know. Enjoy it a little too much.
Agree.
Yeah, I'm engaging multiple titans. Shut the fuck up.
I guess the weird love.
But the reason they all change. It's not like
Oh no, I know they all change. It's just
it's
if you
just like a
watch
entire,
between
like-
each.
Yeah, I
No,
should probably
No, it's
go
like each
back.
time the character is shown, they show two different versions of it, and then you realize there's two different writers writing it.
I just mean like for the movie though, like it's
Oh.
it's more like a change of mind entirely for everybody, not really like
Yeah.
individual character change because it's years later, so it's like completely different.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if you create Gluttony from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and like you know how he is, you watch that show, right?
No.
What? Jake unfriend him.
Jake hasn't either.
I've never seen it either.
Jake, you
I
piece of shit. You need to
I
get
know
the fuck
about
outta
it. I know
I'm
about it
unfriending
though.
him.
Don't hurt me.
here. I'm unfriending him.
I've seen Ava, which is the best anime, so I don't have to watch anime
Okay,
anymore.
make Shinji a man's man. Make him Chuck Norris in the final episode.
Shinji
Will that fit him?
Has like
No, will that
a
fit his character?
boyfriend. No.
Yeah, it's Kaoru. See, that's what they did to Yellow Diamond, and I don't like it.
I don't know. I don't see like that. Like I feel like that would annoy me too, so that's why I'm like confused. But
I feel like Rebecca or whatever her name is.
Rebecca
She's a
Shaw,
terrible writer.
she
That's not
has
even
a
fun.
name
Yeah.
of
I feel like
as bad as
with
you
the
think
TV
she is a
show,
writer, she did create the show. Like without her there wouldn't
and
be
she
a
had
show.
a lot. What did she have to do with? Didn't she
Well,
write
she
all the
created
music
the
for
show.
She
Adventure
wrote
Time and
all the
everything?
music for Adventure Time and writes all the music for the show, which the music is pretty good in both, like amazing in both shows.
No, I
Yes,
understand,
it
like, without
It
her,
is. It is. It
the
is.
show
It
wouldn't
is.
exist. But it's like, the thing
Maybe
is,
she's good
it's
at
already been,
music.
yeah, it's been confirmed
Not
multiple,
shows.
multiple times that she's not really the best writer. It's just she's really good at coming up with general ideas for things. She's just
So
not good
it's
at putting it on
like
paper.
she has an idea of where the show needs to go. It's just
She
down
just
to
doesn't know
what
how to write it.
actually happens. Not actually, but like what they're saying and like what's. I get that.
Yeah, she has
but
the message, just
I
not
love-
the words to say it.
Yeah, I love how all the characters in the show have real, like their drive is real and their motives are like completely um, like understandable to the point where usually Steven understands it to the point where they're not all like everybody ends up being a friend. Like nobody stays an enemy with Steven because he understands
Onion.
them. Yeah, well, he's weird.
No one understands Onion.
But it's like cool.
Onion.
It's like it's a literal his mom. What's his mom's name? It starts
Shit.
with a V.
I know.
It's the name of an onion.
Yeah, I know it's type.
It's like Val
Yeah.
Vidalia.
Yeah, Vidalia. The Vidalia onion. And then his brother is sour cream.
Sour, yeah, sour cream. Sour cream and onion.
It's kind of like the Proud family, where everybody was named after spices, and Dijonay's family. Most people don't know that.
I can't see where I'm going.
Do you guys even remember the Proud family?
Yeah, there was the movie with the
Actually-
peanut head
Yeah.
people on the island.
Yeah, that was
And
the movie.
the mom, the grandma's sleeping. She's like, I was watching that. We would always make fun of my dad because he does that.
No, but in there, her friend Dijonay, her name was actually Dijon.
Oh my god.
Dijon A, like Dijon mustard.
Mm-hmm. Was it spelled the
His
same?
sister was like paprika and shit like that. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Jake,
Shit.
Ahmad.
Oh my
Ahmad's like getting in
God.
trouble. Jake,
What did Ahmad do?
he's being a bitch to everybody for like petty ass reasons.
Who is?
What did he do?
So he doesn't talk to me. And I mean like at all. Oh, I just ran to a wall. And if he does, he like I asked him, I was like, hey, like he was closing, I was like, what do you want me to do? And he's like, just do what you want. And I was like, I'm being serious, like I need a task. And he's like, Patrick, do what you want, I don't care. And I was like, oh my god. And he usually does closing tasks, like he's in charge of it, and Allie did it tonight, and he like gave that same attitude to Allie, like he wouldn't talk to her. And then he was on headset with a girl, and she was like, hey Ahmad, like which lane am I going on, and like what do I need to do? And he wasn't communicating with her because like he was mad at her for something else. Like he gets in a mood and like takes out like personal stuff like at work. So like we brought it up to the leader tonight, and he's like gonna say something in Slack because like it's like becoming a problem. Like he's like you how are you gonna like lead but then like not talk to me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, he was just being like really weird tonight, and like everybody knew it. Like Carlos knew it, and Bree knew it, and Willie knew it. So yeah, what time is it?
Well, he's like mad at you for something. And
He's
won't
mad
say
at me for
why.
leaving me on red. Or I left him on red while I was like, we're in a fucking different time zone. Like I was probably sleeping and like half-ass read your text. But like
Ooh.
I didn't snap him back on Snapchat. Like that's literally it. You can ask him, he'll say that.
I know I'm like introverted, and this is probably just me being
Jake,
annoying, but like,
you introverted? What? No.
no. But I wanted to just like clock out, get my food, and go outside to eat because I was like, either just wanted to be alone, like away from Chick-fil-A people, or like
Mhm.
I wanted to call Haley because I never get to talk to Haley really, and I was like, hey Carlos, because I know for sure he can ring me up, and
Oh, I saw
dude,
that.
I don't
You
really
should've
know
asked
who
me.
can
I
ring me
should've-
up.
I can ring you up.
I don't know if you can ring me up, and he's like, oh my god, I have to go on break too.
Anybody
now I
can,
won't be
they just need your
alone. And I was like,
permission.
and then I
No.
sat down with them for like 10 minutes, and I was like, I'm gonna call my girlfriend. I just walked away, and I didn't even call her. I just sat outside alone.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Because he just asked. It's so weird because this is all his small talk is just asking personal questions. Like he's just like, how's your sister's birthday? And I was like, why do you even know about that? Like,
He
it's
just
so
wants to
weird.
like, maybe he just wants to be close to me, and that's his way of
No,
doing
I think he
so.
wants to know things about me.
He wants to know
Well,
things
yeah,
about
that too.
everybody. He
He just wants
wants
to know things, and it's
he wants
weird.
tea.
It's like, why do you want to know about me in my personal life? It's weird.
He likes to
It's like, and
gossip.
I'll just like bring up like random dumb shit, like a small talk, and I'm like, this is small talk. This is how small talk works. And he's like, oh yeah, so how's your mom? I'm like, fuck off.
That's so funny. He literally.
And he asks if I'm still in a relationship. I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
yeah.
He's trying to get
Aw.
some ass, Jake.
He wants the J.
But listen,
Dude, no, he was totally flirting with Ian Nottage because he was talking. They were
he
talking
would
about
not.
like his
He does
muscles.
not. He's joking.
No,
He's
he
joking.
totally was.
No, because Ian knows Carlos is gay, and Ian has like a
know.
girlfriend. I'm pretty sure. Like it's a joke.
I know, but like,
Will that stop
I
you?
know, but it's probably a joke. But like, he's still like fucking gross.
No, Ian.
but,
No, I
like,
know for a fact that Carlos like hates Ian.
Oh,
Yeah, but shit. What was I gonna tell you? I remember. You interrupted me too many times. I'm just kidding.
Boom.
I had too many funny things to say.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, he totally threw shade. Like, see if you can pick it out, cause he's really good at, and I just play stupid. Like I know what he's trying to say, and I just like, oh cool, like I don't care. But I know him, like he hides it like Easter eggs, like where you wouldn't think it means anything, but it really does, and it's his way of throwing shade. But they were talking about like a bracelet he had on. Just listen. And this was the first day back to work. Like my first time like really seeing him since I was gone. And he's like, "Oh yeah, my friend from Colombia got it for me." And like, oh, he was on vacation there for a while and he just got back. You get where this is going? And he's like, yeah, it's like, he's like, whatever, it's like cool. And I was like, yeah, well, I was like, at least it's something. And he's like, yeah, you're right. He's like, I didn't really expect anything from him, so it's cool that he got me something. Like, you get what he's trying to say?
Nope, I don't see it.
I know he doesn't see it, but I still don't really see it.
No, I understand it.
I get that the whole thing, like, oh, someone came back and they just, like, that's supposed to be you or whatever.
Yeah, 'cause I just came back and I didn't get him shit. And it's not like we
Well, who fucking
texted.
cares? He's weird.
'Cause he was like, oh, I'm gonna come with you, and oh, I'm gonna visit for a week, and he like told people he was going, and I was like, oh my god. So he was like salty about that.
He just seems like weird about everything.
Yeah, he's really weird about everything. He's probably like, Patrick didn't bring
Every
me back anything.
time, half the times I see him, he's cleaning his Invisalign with the sanitizer solution stuff.
Ew.
He does that all the time. He does it like every day. I think he does it more than once a day.
He sucks at his job.
He's like, okay, I clean it with other stuff, but like this is the only thing that gets rid of the smell. I was like, what the fuck? That's gross.
That's really
I was like, I'm
gross.
already grossed out. It's like I was already grossed out. I'm just way more grossed out.
I suffered the worst death I've ever received in Titanfall.
Jesus, I suffered the worst death in Bloodborne by falling off a cliff like an idiot.
Dude, I was running, I took down 3 Titans, I nuclear detonated one. I'm like, I'm feeling pretty good. Immediately, I get dropped on by a fucking, deployment ship. It's like, alright, I didn't die from that. Guess what the deployment ship was full of? Fucking ticks. Nothing but ticks. They all exploded on me. Literally got orbital striked by fucking ticks.
Oh my god, am I gonna die
Ticks
again?
are so fun.
Ticks
I
are
love
fucking
just
assholes.
throwing them everywhere.
They're the one thing in this game that needs to fucking be removed.
As soon as I get them, I'm just like chucking them. Cause you're just playing and it's like kill, and you're like, hey, I got a kill. Didn't even do nothing.
There's like enemies everywhere, and I'm running away from them. And there's also this man with a Gatling gun on top of a building that's shooting at me. And I started climbing up this ladder to get away from enemies, and I ended up on the building where the dude with the Gatling gun is, and he just starts spamming a shotgun at me, like 5 bullets without stopping or reloading, and I couldn't even move, and I just die. This game just seems awful. I don't know if... What do I do?
Run and
What do
hide.
you even do? What do you do in a situation like this?
Jake, did you email Universal yet? Or let me email you what they emailed me.
Oh,
Oh, you going to Universal? You didn't invite me, fucking assholes. No, I'm joking.
I'm banned from
Actually?
Universal. Did I ever tell you that? I don't like
Yeah, you
talking about
did.
Chick-fil-A, but I don't give a fuck talking about it.
Why?
Yeah, I
I
can't
talk
go
about
for
it
another year.
all the time at Chick-fil-A. I think it's so funny.
'Cause I don't want to like people to be like, "Oh, you smoke weed," and then if I'm acting weird at work, they're like, "Oh, you're high," and then send me home or some shit.
Here, I'll send you the email they sent me.
Fuck.
But I'm not banned
This
from
game's
it
too
anymore.
hard.
Hey!
This game's too hard.
Read the email, Jake. I just sent it to you.
I'm too tired.
No, but I actually just came back from Universal a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, did you have your... When was your vacation that you're going on with your girlfriend and his...
Yeah,
Her
that was in
family.
July.
Was it? Okay. A little while ago. I want to get an annual pass if I do get unbanned. Honestly, Hornets is fun, but I'd rather have like a annual pass like the actual park.
Well,
I have an annual pass, and I also have an annual pass for Greyhound, so I could just get on the fucking bus and go to
oh my
Universal.
god, that's a thing.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. I didn't know they
it's
did
fucking
that.
awesome.
But honestly, they're really expensive right now, Jake. And the frequent Fear Pass hasn't really gone up in price, so it's kind of like it's not a bad deal. But my parents are always complaining to Olivia that every time she wants to go, it costs them at like a lot of money because like yes, she bought her ticket herself, but then gas and food, like she doesn't have a job, so she has to like pay for all that. And then like yeah, so I'm gonna pitch the idea to my parents, like buy me the pass and then I'll worry about gas and transportation for Olivia and food. Do you think that's a good pitch? I feel like we're saving each other money, because if I buy the pass, I'm gonna have to buy gas and food anyways. But if I have to worry about Olivia, and they don't have to worry about the gas and food, they just buy my pass, I feel like that's like way cheaper. Because
Right.
it's like 50, not 50, it's like, well, including gas, it costs them like $50 every time she goes.
Who's John Bolton?
I don't know, but that sounds familiar. Is that like a real person?
He's a national security advisor, and Donald Trump just fired him, he said. Or not fired him, but like, you know, he's not in the White House anymore or whatever the fuck.
Mm.
I don't know if he's like a person that we would want out of the White House, or
I honestly can't
Trump
tell
just
you.
being gay again.
Hmm.
We
Jake,
just
did
got
you
real
watch
quiet in here.
PewDiePie's video today?
Mm-hmm.
How did it
I
make you
saw that.
feel?
I mean, I haven't watched him in so long, I don't really care, but it's kind of cool, I guess.
What? I literally cried.
Oh.
What happened?
He hit 100
PewDiePie.
mil.
But he
Oh.
it was like a thank you, and he was like reflecting back on his like YouTube career and like thanked everybody. It was aspiring. Universal said, hold on. Because my mom was scared for a second. Because I read her the email.
What's the emails?
It says, effective 9/10/19, and you may again visit our property for the purposes of work. And she's like, oh my god. And it says, or to simply enjoy all that Universal Orlando has to offer.
What did you do to get banned?
Same as him. Wait, did he
Yeah, we
even
got
say
banned
what he
together.
did?
Yeah, I thought I told you.
He was high as fuck.
We weren't though.
I mean,
Somebody even, I feel like
I was. What the heck?
You
didn't
were?
even hit it, did you?
I
I
did.
totally was. I was out of it, dude. Those cops were like blah blah blah, and I was like, bruh.
I
mean, I was having
do.
a panic attack.
I
but
one thing I really
I was still
remember,
fine.
like maybe I was and I just like couldn't tell, or I was too scared that it like, but I remember the guy was talking to us and we're walking and a song from Phoenix I like came on, and I went, and then I went to like tap you to tell you the song was on, but then like the cop was still talking, so I felt like that would be rude. So
Oh
I
my
just-
god.
I think it was Bourgeois. I love that song. So I was like, oh my god.
How did you not? How are you not high? Like, oh hey, these cops are escorting us out of the building because we.
I was
brought drugs
embarrassed
into
as
their
fuck.
building. Yeah, it was, well,
And
I
then
mean,
I had
they
to
kinda made us feel
drive through-
Stupid.
Yeah, they did.
It's also like, for me, my thought is like we were dumb for bringing it in, but also I feel like weed's this thing that like I don't think it's gonna be illegal forever, and I feel like pretty soon like that situation is gonna be like, oh, isn't that so crazy? Like kids got kicked out of a park just because they hit like a weed pen.
I don't know. I can't see it still being. I mean, I was underage, so it was like illegal either way.
And I hate how people are like, oh yeah, but then people will be able to abuse it. It's like people are abusing everything. Like people are abusing like
Adderall.
over
I feel like that's the
drugs,
thing.
like
That's the same argument with like.
alcohol. I mean, alcohol's worse.
But like we banned it. There was a prohibition, and like. It was just unregulated. Like people were still getting it. It was just unregulated and bad, and
What, alcohol?
yeah.
Yeah. And
But
that's
now it's
kinda
just-
what-
But I mean, like, we could do something with the weed. We'd just be
That's
like,
what I mean.
"Hey,
If the government regulated it, it would be safe
or-
and
not saying,
easier to
like-
get and cheaper. So it's not sketchy. It's not like you have to go to some random neighborhood and like she puts it in a trash can or in a mailbox and you go get it and you put money in. Like that's sketchy. You don't know what you're getting.
Is it because it's just categorized as a drug, so they're just like
So it kind of is a drug.
drug bad?
It is a drug, but so is alcohol. Like
I mean, cigarettes aren't drugs.
Yeah, they are.
yeah, smoking tobacco is.
But tobacco's legal.
Just because it's legal
Yeah,
doesn't mean
tobacco's
it's
a
not a
legal drug.
drug. Tylenol's a drug. Like
Yeah, but
drugs
then what
aren't
makes a drug a
bad.
drug? Like, what are you talking about? But like, what makes weed bad then? Other than just
Exactly,
Nothing that makes
it's
it
not.
bad. It's not that it's bad.
It's not.
It's just unregulated.
But if the government regulated it, made money off of it, it would boost our economy and make it safer. But I think they just don't want to, like, I don't know.
I don't think that. I don't know. I just say like If they could make money off it, obviously they would. I think that's the only thing.
They
Oh, we
are.
can't make money off it. Well,
We can. Of course they can. Why do you think tobacco's...
well, if they could, I'm talking about weed. If they could make money off it, then like, why aren't they making it legal? Like how it is
They're
in
trying to.
Colorado.
They're trying to.
They're trying
It's a
to,
big...
but
It's
you
a
have to
big...
remember, there's people who follow politics economically, and then there's people who follow it socially. The social people are the ones who are against it. They're like,
But I
well,
feel like if they
Yeah,
were... If they
figured.
just listen, like they would like not even an economical standpoint, like what's so bad, like what makes weed worse than alcohol? Like literally,
it's not that
what?
it makes it worse. It's still just another drug out there.
But I mean, why is one okay and one's not? Is what I mean. Like that's
Because I
that's
think
my point.
too-
Like
It's just weird.
I think
There's-
200 years of it being legal kind of changes people's mind about it. It's become a standard at this
Yeah.
point.
you're
it's more of
probably
like-
right. It's like it's
what
too
about this,
late
like-
to ban.
It's like fuck the fake shit about like people saying like making you feel like something's wrong and bad, and like is this thing really wrong and bad? It's like I don't know, just in
Well,
like
it's kind of like saying,
everyone's
let's make
mind, it's
cocaine
like-
legal. Okay, not saying cocaine is good. Not saying it is
Yeah.
medicinal. It's like cocaine does have its medicinal purposes, but trying to push cocaine, you would probably say no. I would probably say no. Actually, I would say no. I
That's a
don't want
little,
fucking
yeah,
cocaine.
it's a little extreme.
It's an extreme. It's extreme, but it's still the same premise.
Yeah, but like
It's a
marijuana.
drug that's being put out legally. It's
Mhm.
like it's still a drug.
But weed's a plant, bro.
Think about fucking ibuprofen before people.
Yeah, I
started
totally
taking that.
get that. It's just like I don't know. I just
There was a
it's
time
not
when
that like
ibuprofen
oh it's so
wasn't allowed.
crazy. It makes sense. Yeah. I mean Kinder Eggs. I'm not talking about Kinder Eggs are illegal. Where are those illegal? I feel like it's not really to do with like I don't know. I just feel like it's just weird that like I feel like weed's less harmful than like alcohol and cigarettes, but like cigarettes are regulated so well.
Do you know what's less harmful than weed, cigarettes, and even alcohol? Something that people have in their house in their daily lives, but it was locked behind walls in Walmart. Fucking Tide Pods. If used
Oh my
correctly, they are perfectly fine. You can have them in your daily life. If used wrong, they could literally kill you.
But I mean,
Yeah.
You know I'm not wrong about this.
I mean it's kind of with everything.
There
I
was
mean
a
like
point
plastic
where
bag's
you
fine until I eat
Jake,
it.
But Jake, I sent you a picture of that when you were still working at the job. I was
What?
like, hey, look, Walmart has Tide Pods locked behind a fucking wall, like behind a cage.
Do they really?
Yeah, they used to have them behind a cage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like,
I get what you mean. Like people freaked out about weed back then, and then it just kind of like stuck or whatever. I don't know.
yeah, it's kind of a thing. It's kind of like
Yeah.
sharks. Sharks aren't dangerous. They might be killing machines,
Yo,
but they're
fuck
not really
sharks!
that
I'll
dangerous.
fuck a shark. Dude, I'll fuck a shark up. Just
No,
kidding.
think
I
about
saw a shark face to face, and I got scared as shit.
No, it's like, yes, they are killing machines, but they're not really all that dangerous to people. It's
No.
just people are retarded and don't know the feeding cycles of a fucking shark. But no one knows.
Like
the feeding
racist
cycles of-
people.
Yeah.
It's just stupid people.
You should've seen my post.
today's 9/11.
What?
I just
No,
realized
it's
that.
not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Look
shit.
look at your look at
Bro,
your.
I gotta post my annual never forgetty spaghetti meme.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, sorry to anybody in this party who, like, may or may not have had somebody die from
I feel
9/11.
nothing.
I just don't like.
I feel nothing, just in general.
It bothers me.
Same.
Was it with you? It was. It was with you and Haley and Lexi. We were at Rock the Universe like a few years ago on this day, and we were
That's
watching
amazing.
like we were talking about 9/11, and like Haley had a friend in class who like was crying over it and shit, and was like, I
Yeah.
don't know. I just feel like
I feel really kind of dark about 9/11 because I think it's like I just think the reason Americans freak out over it is because, like, oh, our pretty perfect little country had a few people die in like a terrorist attack. When there's like shit that happens way worse
Yeah, that's what
places.
I mean. That's how
don't
I
think
feel
you
about it
guys
too.
understand the actual weight of 9/11, other than the people dying. Like, if no one was in that building, it's perfectly fine, right? No, that building. What people don't understand was the World Trade Center.
We get it, but that's
had
not
a
Yeah, I
just.
know. I still get it.
No, we had a 33% stock drop in nearly every fucking company in the U.S.
But that's not what people are thinking about when they think
Oh, I
of
know, that's not
9/11.
what people think about. That's what I think about. That's what a lot of bureaucratic people think about. It's because it was a fucking huge money drop within our country. A lot of people don't realize it, but that was a huge thing what caused the whole market crash.
Damn.
Right.
And everyone's like, oh yeah, it was fucking terrible. It was terrible in two ways. Yes, a lot of people died. And two, it fucked over our entire market. It's kind
At this point, though, I feel like there's not that worse things have happened.